Hello, everybody, and welcome to the long-awaited, what I believe to be the finale of Wish. Now, do you ever just watch something for so long, it's not good, but you're just kind of invested in the story, but not because it's intriguing, thought-provoking. That's very much how I feel. Sometimes when I go into maybe the series finale of a show or the last part of a game, I'm like, oh wow, I almost don't want to play it because, I just want this to last longer. That is not the case. This game has taken years off my life. I was probably destined to live to be 22 years old. I don't think I'll make it to 8 at this point. I truly don't. Before we go into the final thing, we can't upgrade anything. We are only 583 gold poor people, so just wanted to throw that out there. And apparently the last level is supposed to be somewhat difficult, but if we beat this on our first try, that would be fantastic. So, without further ado, go ahead, buckle on in, grab your beverage of choice, and let's get rolling. I'm actually having a great time. Krog.
どういうつもりだ、エリカ。お前の攻撃を我が知らないとでも思っているのか。この角度やこの位置、次に続くのは後方からの吸収だろう。グラビティフルダウン。重力操作。私の体が動かないほどの魔法とは。愚かだ、愚かすぎる。本当に気の毒なやつらだ。自分の実力も分からずにこの国の女帝に挑むとはな。さあ、相馬ダキオン、これが最後の通告だ。我の夫となれ。そうすれば他の仲間の命だけは助けてやる。
You should already know the answer. I won't give in, especially to someone like you, who is evil to the backbone. I must prevail.
そうか。だったら死ね。
Kirk? Irk!
そうま。おお、この鮮やかな血を見よ。やはり我が欲した男なだけある。しかしもう無駄なものだな。この状態で生きられるはずもない。
If this was how the game ends, we just die. All that build up, and we just die here. That'd be not epic.
おい、起きろよバカ。起きろって。これで終わりだ。他の分身はやられたが、下にいる5人のアジンどもは身動きも取れないだろう。
They brought out the C word. Okay, that raised my opinion of this game tenfold.
このまま大魔法は完成され、大陸は私のみのものとなる。この大陸の頂点に立つのはただ一人。このディアドラレベルしかいない。これは夢よ。こんなことが起きたらダメなのに。目を開け相馬。さっさと目を開けろ。こんなやつ戦意を失ったか。くだらんな。このまま一人ずつむごく苦しめた後殺して。
You. Who's killing who?
何？
Say that again. I said, say that again. Who did you just say you're going to kill?
そうな。赤い稲妻がもっと、いや、さらに強くなっている。
I won't forgive you. You must never be forgiven.
彫獄、 百花繚乱
I will never forgive you. Ooh, he got the white eyes going. It's over. We won.
この力はまさか伝説のインドラ神話時代の英雄チャンドラが持ってた力神を殺す稲妻
Okay, I can't scream right now, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, but...
一旦引かねば
Do you think I will allow that to happen? Parabasha. Did we just get transported to India?
この私のご主人様を相馬を傷つけるなエリカ勝機を見逃すと思うなエンホーケン
That's not what that says. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be getting some questions later. This is it. Diodora level. Nia Ka Frappada. That sounds delicious.
我がまさか我がこんなところでこんなやつらに
Okay, voice acting in this game, phenomenal. Just have to say that. Shit, we blew that tower up. Gosh darn.
Finland!
I wonder if we get to have a sex scene with Diodora based on her being blown up. I wonder if... Ooh, that actually... Okay, I'm gonna have to message the devs about that one. I just got an idea. After a long and fierce battle, we have conquered Diodora Level. Level Kingdom has fallen apart, and Diodora's followers are surrendering one by one. Victory went to the Confederation of Dakion. Peace was restored, and people have went back, settling into their newfound lives. That's weird. It says Natria like that's her dialogue to speak, but that shouldn't be there. Not this game only has a few flaws, but just wanted to point that out. Natria went back to her position as Pontifex Maximus, which is Supreme Priestess for you non-elf speakers. From there, she helps out Tyr with many different things, helping immensely to abolish discrimination between different species. I heard she recently started to teach a class for the race redacted wizards. This is like at the end of the documentary, Where Are They Now? She says she doesn't know why there are always too many male students taking the subject she teaches, but it definitely seems like she is enjoying it. Having lost their king, Level Empire empowered Tyr Saint Level as the new Empress. Oh, that's interesting. It was an obvious choice given she was the only person to inherit... Oh, look at this. It was an obvious choice because she was the only person to inherited the crown. Oh my. Is that Tyr? Is that supposed to be Tyr? That looks different. Then again, I have my blue light filter on, so if she has pink hair, like, it's blonde to me, or if it's, like, brown, it could be purple for all I know. It's crazy. Anyway, she looking mighty fine. Her breasts are quite large here. Although initially Tyr vented her anger through her letters every day, she soon settled into her position as the ruler of her realm and became busy learning to rule her kingdom properly. Due to her efforts, Level Empire became truly powerful, ever increasingly, and people lived in growing prosperity. Tyr first insisted that discrimination between human species must be removed. All measures are taken in every way to ensure that human elf furries, vampires, and numerous other countless species are treated with equal respect. Talk about a run-on sentence, man. Popatino volunteered to take the role to advise and assist Tyr through this process and stay at level Empire. To see her making the effort to resolve conflicts between species and to see her hiding her playfulness when dealing with those conflicts has been refreshing and heartening. This is what I was talking about earlier when I'm just losing years off my life reading this. I feel like the brain cells responsible for my respiratory system are just being demolished because I just lose them. They're just gone after I have to decipher this. There is a talk of friendly exchange with neighboring countries soon. If this happens, Istrapil continent will sure to prosper further, and everyone hopes that the world will become a more equitable place like the one the Empress and everyone wishes for. That's why it's called Wish. Of course, there are more than enough dissenters. When you think about what Diodora has done to date, it may appear strange if there were no opposition. One can only become disgusted if someone all of a sudden were to reach out with his hands at this point in time. God, Tears was like 20 times longer than Natrius. I'm guessing Abigail's is going to be shorter because she didn't have that big of a role, if I'm going to be ever so honest. So Abigail, they have one by one all have left the city to live in Mana's forest, or Mana. I played World of Warcraft. Abigail is the new head of Fairy Tree Co-op and is responsible for mediating any conflicts. A recent letter from Abigail carried news of new buds sprouting from worldly trees, claims this is fruit of her labor, using up the enchanting eye that sees transparency daily to the point of complete exhaustion. In the corner, I noticed that the ink had spread around the end of the letter, and because now I knew the reason, I ended up with a little smile. What does that mean? Oh my gosh. I need water break time. This is the exact ending I wanted. Maybe not the one I needed, but the one I wanted for sure. And I, Dakion Ganeshu Soma, became the king of Dakion Empire. Though we are the small nation at the outskirts of the continent, our citizens remained living happily. Though one reason is because there isn't much... Oh my gosh. Though one reason is because there isn't much the aftermath of the war, another reason too, I believe, would be that Remriel and Virkno are taking care well of the people. Does that mean they like suck and fuck? That's pretty epic. Imagine getting sucked by a vampire and a dragon. That's how I want to go. I am glad I knew it was the best choice to invite them to stay at the royal house. Oh, here's our dad from episode 1. Haven't seen him in a while. I forget his voice, but we'll just give him the good old... Oh, you must have been in the middle of doing something. Were you writing in your journal? Oh, father, it's you. I haven't seen you in a while. Since episode 1, actually. How have you been? Your health? You ask me about my health. Yeah, I'm sure I am healthier than a namby-pamby like you. Hey, it's been a while, Erica. Tits are as big as ever. Oh, my apologies to Queen Count Erica de la Ophelia. She's our queen? Oh my. Who would have thought the childhood friend actually ends up with the protagonist? This is making history right now. This game has done so much for me. I am so happy to have someone as wonderful as you to be my daughter-in-law. It makes me so happy. Okay, I spoke too soon. You! I told you to stop calling me dum-dum. And what do I lack? If the king of one nation says he wants you to be my bride, Why would you say no?
その話はもしかして本当に私と結婚するってことなの？
Yeah, that's not what I meant. Oh, I'm done with this talk and I'm heading outside. Tyr is planning on visiting later, so be prepared.
ちょっと待ってよ。ちゃんと返事してから行けってば。もうバカそうまん。バカそうまん。
They're still cheerful children. Now this old man only needs to quietly watch them. As I masturbate in the corner. All of you are participating at this place. I really like to thank you, because you were here, our Dakion nation could regain genuine freedom. Though I still am an inadequate king, I'll do all my best in order to develop this country for Dakion nation's peace. Cheers for peace. That's what nobility sounds like. As expected, this teleportation sorcery is very convenient. Convenient for the plot. We could get out of the castle without anyone knowing.
人を便利道具扱いすんなよな。私の国の言葉では馬車使いって言うんだぞ。まあそうすねないでください。女帝として持たなければならない度量というものですよ。相変わらず言葉だけうまいね、エルフ。でも筐体国の女帝よりも我が国の王の方がもっと偉いから。いやー、それなら私たちの方がもっと偉いにゃ。王と女帝タメ口と言っても公の場では慎んでいるけどね。まあそれはともかく。はい、そんなことは大事ではありませんから。こうやって芝生に横になって物静かに風に当たられるくらい世の中が平和になったということがもっと大事でしょう。
Right, we made this happen. There is still tons of work that needs to be done. We still have quarrels and discrimination happening here and there in this world. Wait, are we not going to do a final puzzle? If we don't, I feel so cheated. I don't know how long it will take until this conflict between differences would be completely resolved. That doesn't mean we give up and stop working on it, like we stopped working on our English. Although this diary will not be continued, we will go forward as the heroes of nation. Hopefully, I wish all the blessings to be bestowed to the frontier of this continent, and I end my writing. By Dakion Ganashu Soma. That's probably the stupidest thing ever. Like, why would you end it with him writing in a journal if you didn't begin it with him writing in a journal and you didn't reference the journal once? What? I swear, dude. If we just go straight to a puzzle. What? That's it? Hello? Deadass. Do we get a bonus scene with Theodora? I don't know if I want to do that right now. It looks like we do get a bonus scene. So, that wasn't the finale. Well, it was the story finale, but we still have the bonus scene with Theodora, so that's definitely going to be something we do in the next installment. So, for right now, this is the end. With the Theodora episode, I'll probably do a quick ranking of the girls, gather my thoughts, and decide. I think something changed this episode for me, so that will be interesting to see how that comes to fruition. Anyway, thanks for being along for this ride, but you won't want to miss us plow Theodora into the next century, which is going to be pretty epic. So, until then, do me 4 favors. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, help me find a girlfriend, and bye-bye.